ever.
I feel like I lack the expertise to say that, but I think you'd have a tough time finding anything tougher than this. 2,200 plus players here for Ultra Street Fighter 4. Every pool has a killer in it, at least one. We'll go through some of the pools and what to look for in the 8 a.m. Pools. If you want to, you can check out the brackets for yourself. I will tweet them right now. At UltraDavid is where you can find it. Also, check out at EVO Brackets on Twitter. Hopefully they'll be tweeting some stuff. We'll see how that goes, but that would be nice. In case you'd like to find it, I am putting it on the old webs right now.
Yep. Also, just keep in mind, of course, Evolution is chock full of fighting games. More fighting games than you can shake your fist at. And if you go to twitch.tv/event/evo, that is where you're going to be able to see all the games, all the schedules and such. You can probably watch everything all at the same time over there if you can take in like 90 games at the same time. But yeah, there's going to be so many fighting games, and not even just for all the different fighting games, but even for here for Ultra Street Fighter 4, there's 2 streams. I believe the other stream is SRK EVO 1.
I think you're right.
That is going to be going with the Street Fighter as well. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So just briefly, we'll talk about some of the players to look for in the 8 a.m. pools.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind here that most of the time when we do this, we're like, here's pools 1 through 4, or here's pool 1 through 8. This first 2-hour block are pools 1 through 28.
That's right. That's right.
It's
a little bit of a different scale. So look for Mago, look for Jabali, City of Brass from New York. You can also look for in pool A3, that's where Gutex is. In pool A4, Korn Alucard is there. Pool A5 has Kane Blue River and Derek Legend from the U.S.
Nice.
In pool A7, that's where you'll find KSK.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
nice.
That's right.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Former Third Strike God. And TA Moons is also in there. A8 has Papa Tiwawa, the commentator, who actually is a really good Street Fighter 4 player, by the way.
Really good guy.
He is. Native Impact, T-Hawk is also in there. DB Koopa from Korea is also in there. In A9, I feel like this is one of the toughest pools all day. It has Eita, the really strong Japanese player. It has Ed Ma, former 3rd place at EVO.
That's right.
Who doesn't put the time into practice much anymore, but he's just that guy.
Yeah.
He's just that guy. Also in that pool is Tinchi from New York, who has done well in Japan, actually, when he's traveled there. And XSK Samurai, one of the strongest players in California.
That's right, yeah.
That pool is going to be tough to get out of. Only 2 people make it.
Right.
2 people from each of these pools make it on.
Yep. And, you know, normally when we get to the semifinals bracket, it's what, like 64 people? It's going to be a 256 semifinals bracket. I mean, that's a tournament full of 256 people who are coming out of these pools. Yeah. So basically, it's going to be the hardest 256-man bracket ever.
Yes, I think that's pretty safe.
In the existence of mankind.
That's pretty safe to say. Yeah, in pool A11, that's where you'll find Zaffarino and Mark Teddy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A couple of very strong Americans. There's also a strong Japanese player, Electribia, in there. Then in pool A13, Dark Jiwa.
Okay.
Strong Chinese player. Pool A14 has Yubiken Santaro from Japan, a really strong Sagat who's been really backing up his words with some major money matches as well.
That's right. That's supposed to take place this weekend,
It is. A $10,000 match is supposed to take place this weekend. A15 has Broly Legs from the U.S., very strong player. You'll also find in pool A17, that's where Will Tupac is. He's from Europe, really strong. Viper Seth. In A18, K-Brad.
Oh, nice. Wow. Okay.
Who has been doing well lately.
A lot of fighting game players up at 8 a.m.
Yeah, you know it. There have to be. It's not just for Street Fighter, you know. We're all starting early. In pool A18 also is Nice One, who recently won. I believe Kumite in Tennessee. Razor Shen is in pool A19. 20 has Nyanshi, really strong Japanese Sagat player as well. 22, PR Balrog.
Oh, wow.
He did very well at CEO just recently, so he's going to be a big threat, I think.
Yeah, coming off of a little of a stomach ailment, but hopefully that should not hamper him this weekend.
Bifu Insane is in pool A24, who made top 8 last year in Marvel. But has been really doing well in Street Fighter as well. In pool A26, Koji KOG.
The Japanese T-Hawk player.
That's right. Who was a big treat last year. You remember him coming here?
He was jumping all around the stage. Yeah, for sure.
I'm really happy he's back.
Yeah.
RLBS is also in there from the U.S. Really strong New York guy. In pool A27, you'll find Tsubapi from Japan, and then pool 828 to round out these 8 a.m. pools, Iji Momochi.
Nice. Yeah, and
Who
again,
is a big threat to win this tournament.
for those of you who are kind of new to Evolution, who are tuning in, you know, kind of for the first time and such, like the scope, that I don't think we can quite give you the scope of 2,200 players being whittled down to 8 players by the end of today.
I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
a
know.
human, you know, I can't picture that.
This is going to be the most ridiculous tournament, and we are going to be seeing upsets all over the place, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah. Don't have any strong expectation that you'll be able to pick the top 8 or the top 16 or anything like that. I feel like once we get through pools, and in some cases even in pools, it's really tough to call, because right out of pools, your reward for qualifying is to face off against some other killer from some other pool. There's no fluff at that point. You are just right into the mix of it. Top level players, matches that really could have been top 8 will be played in the 256. So impossible to know, I think, and you know, in thinking about trying to make a call as to who I want to win or who I expect to win.
Right. Impossible.
I'm just not even going to get involved. I can't.
Someone literally asked me yesterday, are there 8 players that you could pick over the field? And if not, then what's the number that you would be willing to go to? And I said like 150,
yeah.
You know? But how would you like to be the guys that are starting off the stream here at Evolution 2015? Here's the first match that we're going to see for Ultra Street Fighter 4. It is Nice Pal Pal going up against Koopa. Nice Pal Pal from St. Louis, Missouri. Probably going to go with Ken. And going up against, from Japan, looks like Koji Tananaka.
Koopa.
AKA Koopa. Oh, yeah, there you go. AKA Akuha. So, and yeah, this is the start off the stream. You're going to be the first one here, 8 a.m. in the morning. It's a rough spot to be in, but you know.
Pao Pao says that he talked with Bonchan, and that Bonchan says Daigo will win.
Really?
That's a big. I mean, look, that's not a crazy call, okay? At the same time, I just feel like picking any one individual player is really putting yourself out on a limb.
Look, we remember last year how much everybody was in shock when Daigo went home early. He, again, a player who has made top 8 almost every year. I think he made top 8 every year of Street Fighter 4 up until last year, where he finished like 50-something place or something like that. To say that he's going to win this year, not a stretch. He's a strong player. But if you also thought that he was going to go home maybe at 50th again this year, also not a stretch.
No.
It's just that hard to call at this point in time. But again, Nice Pal Pal from St. Louis going up against Koopa from Japan. This is the scope of the players that we are having here from all over the world, and here we go.
We asked Koopa for a quote. He says, "I am Koopa!" with 2 exclamation points.
Good quote. Good enough. And he's trying to start off here. Got himself in the corner. Nice EX fireball. And beautiful job from Nice Pal Pal to get under those air fireballs. And an empty jump combo, but drops it.
I like some of the movement on Nice Pal Pal's side, but I feel like he's sort of dropping some of this stuff. He's gotten a throw, and then he got a not combo after that. So
right.
I like his mind, but you know, maybe it's 8 a.m. You're on the big stream right at the start.
But he's doing really well, and
He
he's
is.
going to take that first round.
Okay.
Perfect example here. A lot of people who are familiar with the fighting game community are probably going to see, oh, unknown American versus Japanese player. Oh, obviously the Japanese player is going to win, but nobody... Dude, everybody's a threat here. You have no idea how anybody of these guys is going to play. And look at that. Beautiful job from Nice Pal Pal to break through that. Focus attack again. And using a lot of that fake step kick, actually. Seems to be a strong weapon in his arsenal.
Yeah, he only brought out Thunder Kick once so far, that overhead. You see him just trying to charge in. Oh, no.
If he had held that just a tiny bit longer, that might have actually worked out for him.
Wow, just wake up grab, huh? Can you pressure not for the win?
Oh, couldn't chase him down quite.
Koopa still has that EX. Yeah, uses it. Oh, no DP.
Oh, okay, great air fireball there to make sure he didn't land on that fireball.
Yeah, at this point, oh, nice timing.
Okay, great stuff.
Nice timing, came in. A little bit of a scramble at times here.
Nice. Throws the dive kick. Usually that dive kick delay in the air kind of throws off the timing. And again, nice.
Again, that drop.
Yeah, nice Pal dropping combos. I mean, they've both been dropping combos here and there, but as you said, 8 a.m. and nerves.
Yeah.
You cannot discount the amount of nerves that you have, especially when you're on stream for the most viewed fighting game tournament on the planet. Oh, that was supposed to be a fireball.
Wow, that was supposed to be Ultra 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I really think that you can't discount that. You really can't overrate how much that has an impact. If you've never been on this stage, it's real.
Oh, here we go. Okay, he's got it.
Okay.
Thunder kick. Just counters with raw uppercut.
Wow, from the front. You know what? That was supposed to be Ultra 2 as well.
Oh, and there it is. Nice Pal taking the first game, once again, from St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, you saw Koopa had that EX Fireball, probably supposed to have been
Yeah.
EX Teleport, or Teleport rather, into Ultra 2.
Are you ready?
We'll see if they can get it together.
Yep. Well, nice Pal right now. Definitely not going to complain about the position that he's in, despite all those dropped combos that he's had so far.
Well, very similar start to the round from Koopa.
But yeah, I really do like how nice Pal is just being aggressive, going after Koopa.
Ooh, again.
All right. Wow. Last time when he did that empty jump over, he just went for the throw. That time, wake up uppercut. Pal doing a good job mixing up. Hasn't really been able to chase after the teleports properly yet.
Trying to put up some defense, a little bit of a wall.
Oh, God, oh wow.
Backdash.
Yeah. And no backdash from Pal either. He could have totally gotten punished for that.
Oh, nice. I like the, well,
Yeah,
didn't really get much out of it.
Yeah, the second fireball didn't hit, so he wasn't going to be able to keep the combo going. Nice.
Little stutter step.
Great stuff. And Koopa going to take that first round of Game 2 here on the first game on stream of Evolution 2015. Once again, thanks to everybody joining in this early in the morning, unless, of course, around the world.
Again, the backdash. Nice Pal. Still trying to get in. See Koopa moves around the screen a lot like that. Just demon flipping around. I feel like he's very intent on not getting caught on one side of the screen, one point in the screen.
Right.
So he really wants to move.
Okay, now you are definitely seeing some cracks in Pal's game right now. I've seen a couple of interesting decisions like EX Hurricanes for no reason.
Yeah.
Now that he's kind of put into a pressure situation, when he won the first round in the last game, I felt like that was a huge confidence boost for him. But now that he's down here in game number 2 and it looks like Koopa is kind of tightening up his game, I think Pal gaining a little bit of nerves here. Okay, here he goes. Oh, wow, he went up for the throw. Not quite there.
All right.
And a beautiful sweep from Koopa, and he's going to take game 2, tied 1-1. And look at that. Look, dude, that expression on his face.
That says everything, right?
Yeah. You saw the exhale. Yeah.
It's a tough stage.
It's hard. It's definitely hard. And especially because in the back of your head, you know that there is a ton of people sitting there watching, judging you on the stream.
That's right.
The armchair warriors, the stream warriors out there. Oh, from the front. And there we go. Now Koopa is landing his combos. He's getting his links. Nice challenge with that low forward. That's how you beat those little shimmies when they walk back and forth. Instead of going for a throw or a crouch check, just throw out that low forward. Oh, now, okay, Koopa back to dropping his combos. And nice Pal. You know, he's gotten a few jump-ins against those, he's gotten a few jumps against those fireballs, and all he's done is jump roundhouse into uppercut. He definitely could go for a lot bigger damage than that if he was able to react fast enough.
Again, that movement, he lands with crouch tech because he's seen that nice Pal throw a lot, but lately it's been working the last couple of rounds.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, he
turn
should
it
be
into
able to combo. Would have liked to have seen Koopa do maybe do a stand roundhouse there, stand him up, get full combo.
Yeah, at this point, I think Koopa's seen that too many times. Not going to get hit by it again.
Oh, yeah,
just waiting.
Waiting for him to uppercut. Koopa seems to have a good read on the rhythm. Missed his instant air fireball, though. And here we go. Gets the full throw in there. And an empty jump off the palm, but again.
Doesn't turn it into much.
I think he saw that Pal was crouching, Akuma, of course, one of his buffs that he got in Ultra was the close forward that stands people up.
Oh, first time. That's probably it. No, he didn't do the drop. Okay.
Yeah, he was supposed to do the air fireball and missed it. But Koopa, nice recovery. Oh, look at the relief on his face. He just kind of leaned forward and was like, oh,
yeah, I know.
I got that out of the way. Got that out of the way. But
hopefully he'll be able to settle down a little bit.
Dude, the adrenaline that's pumping through everybody at 8 a.m. right now. Of course, this is the biggest fighting game tournament in the world. And again, I briefly touched on this, but I want to thank everybody at home right now tuning in to this stream, to all the streams here at Evolution. I know it's early for a lot of people, but then for all the people around the world, I've gotten messages and tweets from everybody all over the place just talking about how much they're looking forward to just watching this all weekend long.
Right.
I know some people on the east coast of the states here are probably watching this from the desk at work.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a Friday.
Just have the minimize button ready to go when the boss comes walking around the corner.
There you go.
But yeah, this is going to be going on all day. We are going to be having Street Fighter 4. For those of you guys who don't know, Ultra Street Fighter 4, as we said, down to 256 in the semifinals bracket. But then we're going down the semifinals bracket all the way to the top 8. By the end of today, we will know which 8 competitors are competing for the title for a lot of prize money and for an automatic spot into the Capcom Cup by the end of today. 2,200 players down to 8. And here are 2 of those 2,200 players coming up here. The first player is going to be Q from Minnesota, going up against Tiger Sean from Northern California.
Okay. His quote is, create wealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Q's quote, I believe it's supposed to be no comment, but it says no command.
Well, shout-outs.
There you go. And his character is a question mark.
Ah, tricky.
All right. But he is
so
going with DJ.
Okay. Well, I don't know if he needed to say question mark. I don't know if he needed to bother with that, but...
Well, I mean, if you're bringing DJ to Evolution, I would imagine you're probably an expert for the character. Not a lot of casual DJ players.
I hope you are right.
So let's see how this goes. Tiger Sean, of course, going with Sagat. We'd expect to see Sagat try to zone out as much as possible with the fireballs. And that's the thing. DJ normally can try to zone himself, but against Sagat, I think he's going to have to go in. And you can see right now Tiger Sean doing a great job keeping him out with the fireball pressure.
Yeah, DJ can move around Tiger Shot's all right, but I mean, it's tough.
Yeah, and I really like how Tiger Sean, you saw how when he was throwing those fireballs, as soon as he detected that Q was going to go for maybe a little bit of offense and break in, that's exactly when Tiger Sean turned the defense into an offense with that step kick.
I really like that he's punishing those drag kicks with the crouching jab, you know, just to make sure. Oh, just blocking.
Oh, yeah, free jump in there for Q. You can't let that get away too often. Oh, nice.
The unfortunate thing for DJ is that he doesn't really have the mid-range control that you think he should.
Right.
His buttons just don't really work as well as you think. His options don't work as well as you think. So, and that's the same range that Sagat likes to play at.
Right.
That's like Sagat's wheelhouse. So.
All right, but that's one of DJ's biggest strengths against projectile characters, that EX dread kick. But yeah, you're right. DJ is one of those characters that you feel like should have all this control at that mid-range space, especially if you're a Super Turbo player, because you're just used to all of his buttons working against everything that you do.
Nice by Tiger Sean right there. All right. He definitely has some familiarity. He's looking good.
Yeah. From Northern California, of course. Northern California, one of the multitude of hotbeds of Street Fighter play.
Yeah.
You'll probably see from the States a lot of the players from Northern California, Southern California, New York, Texas, Florida, Midwest areas. A lot of those players are going to be very strong.
Keeps missing that link. I don't know what he's trying to turn it into. He's going for jab. So I don't think he's plinking for a crouching medium kick, but I'm not sure about that.
And it looks like Q is rocking that W Ultra, so he does have the option of a dread kick into super, but he doesn't have enough meters right now.
Nice little fake. That was all Tiger Sean.
Yeah,
that was all him.
Very, very strong. DJ is considered probably the worst character in Street Fighter 4 and Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Has been for the last couple of versions of the game,
Yeah,
in fact.
unfortunately.
So you know what you're getting into if you come into it with DJ. But is he going for a switch?
Looks like it. Now he's going with T-Hawk. Interesting. Okay.
You know, I think that Hawk actually does better than most of the grapplers against Sagat. The ability to move through the air to change your jump arc is really helpful against a character like Sagat.
EX Condor Spire is really good at going through fireballs.
It is. And then, you know, Hawk's movement on the ground or his buttons just take up spaces that Sagat would like to take up too.
Right. Yeah, I mean, typically grapplers, a.k.a. T-Hawk, Hakan, Zangief, the guys who try to get up close and go for throws, they don't do very well against Sagat because of that zoning pressure. But as you said, T-Hawk probably one of the best ones out of all of them.
So you can jump into the air and you see if, like that, you should be reacting to Sagat throwing a Tiger Shot. You can press exactly like that dive. He's a little late, but he got in.
All right, here's that pressure. Oh, interesting. That went kind of little for an okey-doke there.
Yeah, he did.
With T-Hawk. Not a common setup. You don't always want to do the common thing, but T-Hawk's setups post-jab SPD are very strong. But Tiger Sean doing just a great job throwing out those stand roundhouses. You see how much space those stand roundhouses cover. They cover the air. And so pretty much if T-Hawk tries to take to the skies.
Oh, he tried for Spire, not for DP. Now let's see what he pressures with. Will he go for something a little bit more conventional? No, again.
Interesting.
I don't understand. You know, if Sagat does wake up, delayed wake up, which he has been doing, then as Hawk you have to change things up a little bit, but that's still better.
Well, he goes for a medium. Medium one. Again, he goes for the medium one. So he has some sort of setup, tries to fake it there, but yeah, he's gotten uppercut way too many times already. So I just have a funny feeling that, you know, he knows that that's not going to happen, that he's just going to be able to uppercut from the front.
Yeah, this is total control right now. Life lead for Q, but you know, not taking any damage on the way in is going to be tough for him. He hasn't been getting that very consistently.
Right. Oh! There it is. Beautiful punish on that. Kara DP into Ultra 2.
Getting close now.
Not quite enough to kill.
Oh, missed it! Can Q get in? Can Q get in?
Oh, he's in! Oh, he went for it. Not going to work. Not going to happen. And there it is. Tiger Sean takes it.
Okay, so he moves on in winners. Now, remember, also on SRK EVO 01 is Ultra Street Fighter 4. Right now,
that's right. Yeah.
Looks like Li Joe and Gonzalez are just about neck and neck.
Oh, really?
Just about neck and neck in the last round.
Dang. Yeah, remember Li Joe, of course, a really well-known player from the New York Long Island area. There's the Li. Gonzalez, Japanese Seth player.
Correct.
Very strong Seth player. And of course, you know, we talked about the scope, the size of Evolution 2015. None of these events can happen without all of the sponsors here. In particular, Mad Catz. Mad Catz have supported fighting game tournaments all over the place. And something just happened now.
I imagine that Joe just beat Gonzalez is my guess.
Okay,
but I don't know.
But yeah, Mad Catz. Mad Catz, of course, have been supporting the fighting game community for years. In 2009, when Street Fighter 4 first broke on the scene, they came out with the TE, and it just basically changed.
It really changed everything. It really did. I used to make my own sticks. That was very common.
Yeah, because you couldn't buy reliable sticks.
You had to. I crafted it out of wood. That was not uncommon. But as soon as Mad Catz started coming out with their stuff, I thought, okay, you know, this is consistent and really good, and I'll just do it.
Yeah, and not only
Easy
that,
and good.
but you know, it set the trend.
Yeah.
A lot of people started using the square gates because people don't know, in the arcades for Street Fighter, we were very much used to the octagonal gates or the perfect 360s, bat top joysticks and such, and you know, convex. We were used to the concave buttons.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
And now the Japanese arcades always use the square gates and also the convex buttons, right? And so now that's what we use on all of our controllers here in America as well. So we've universalized it. Everyone's playing on the same kind of controls and such. So shout outs to Mad Catz, absolutely. And they're coming out with a lot of great new stuff. Of course, on the horizon, Street Fighter 5. playable here in beta form.
Yes.
I finally got to touch Ken.
Did you?
Yeah,
How
I
was
did.
that?
Yeah, he's cool. I
Yeah?
actually really like him.
Okay.
He seems, if you like offense, I think he's going to be fun. And so I think I'm going to enjoy this character. So, but yeah, the Street Fighter V coming out next year, supposedly. And yeah, they're going to be coming out with a ton of products along with that. Street Fighter V joysticks and even brand new pads and such.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, L.I. Joe beats Gonzalez.
Wow.
Okay. But this is so perfect for how EVO is. Gonzalez has done very well in a lot of tournaments. He's really strong in Japanese arcades. I think he's top 100 in Japanese arcades in the rankings. And so for him to come to EVO, you know, presumably he's thinking in his mind, now I'll make it past pools, and then, you know, we'll see how far I can get. Right?
Round match.
I can look that up for you.
Could have been very much a first round match. And yeah, there you go. One of them had to get sent to losers. And at any other tournament,
it was a first round match.
It was a first round match. At any other tournament, Gonzalez versus L.I. Joe would have been like a semifinals match.
Well, here's the thing about Joe, too, is that Joe will go long periods of time without playing, and you know, you sort of sleep on him a little bit, but he just has those fundamentals. He's just a very strong player. He can come back and he can turn it on and anytime. That's one of the reasons that I mentioned him before. Even though I know he hasn't been playing SF4 that much, that's the kind of player he is. Yeah,
I mean, look, Joe has been a great player for years and years, pre-2009 era. He's been a great player. And we're going to bring up 2009 a lot because that's when Street Fighter 4 came out. That's kind of when the fighting game renaissance began. But L.I. Joe's been playing for a long time. Of course, he's kind of gone a little bit more into the TO route now. He runs East Coast Throwdown that takes place in the northeastern region. One of the only majors that actually takes place in the New York area. Of course, Big E runs a bunch of tournaments out in Philadelphia. So,
indeed.
But yeah, L.I. Joe definitely has gone kind of more of the organizational route, the tournament organizer route.
But he still has those skills.
But he still has those skills.
So, okay, we're going to start moving on in the bracket now. We're going to go to the next match. On the right side of your screen, on one player, that's Sejam, a.k.a. Steve, Southern California player. More known, I think, for KI and for
MK.
NRS games, but actually he's quite good at Street Fighter. He just has really good fundamentals and good reactions and executions.
It looks like he's going to be going up against a Las Vegas native here, LV Renegade 7, it looks like.
All right.
Yep. Well, actually,
so Steve is now playing Elena. Steve basically just plays. Here are his two criteria. Okay, is the character boring?
Yes.
Is the character really good? Okay. If those two are met, Steve's in there. And I think that Elena is the perfect fit for him. You know, she has good speed and the ability to put on, you know, nice pressure if she needs to, but she's really more, I think, about picking spots on screen, and he's really good at that. But right now, LV Renegade starting things off pretty well for himself.
Yeah. Jury's one of those characters that a lot of people, including us, think is a really strong character, just not a lot of people use. Oh, and there's the bane of most players' existence, that healing from Elena, just when you think you had everything ready to go. I think he did that too early,
that sucks. He had the right read because he had been jumping in and Steve had been anti-airing each time, and so I love the idea that he came in with that dive kick, but that's really unfortunate that he drops it.
Yeah, he could have gotten a little extra juggle there, didn't get it. Again, nerves, not ready for EX Mallet Smash. Too many low jabs.
Again tried, and this time Steve wise.
Yeah. One of the tips on landing EX dive kick into Ultra is to wait till your opponent falls right on top of the life bars. And that's how you time it. Ooh. Okay, good reaction from Steve to convert that into a throw. Elena, of course, very dangerous at that range right there because of her EX Mallet Smash, which is an overhead, probably one of the fastest overheads. Very punishable, though.
But that wasn't actually a punish.
Yeah, I know.
You can see Steve press the button. You got a counter hit as a result.
Yeah.
Even though it is punishable, I think it's -5. A lot of players still are not getting that. And I think that it's really important to get that against Elena because she would like to have that overhead low mix-up. She would really like to have that.
And if you prove to her like that you cannot punish it, she can. That's basically, you just gave her a green light to try that all day.
That one, Steve did it right after that. He jumped in and went right for it.
Oh, nice. Meaty stand roundhouse, low jab. Didn't quite get it. Sorry, Meaty stand fierce? No, that's roundhouse, yeah. It's always hard to tell with Elena. Yeah, Elena, all of her buttons are kicks. So.
I've been screwing that up since third strike. Probably never going to get it. Screwed it up in cross Tekken, everything. It's hard.
Good start there for Steve, a.k.a. Sajam. Of course, a good YouTube content producer as well. A lot of good information for a lot of those other games that we mentioned. But I really like Steve's use of that standing medium kick anti-air.
Yeah. He's had the right ranges for it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He tried to low profile that time. You see, he tried to switch it up because you can beat the standing. You can. Oh, he's switching up between all the anti-airs.
Yeah, he's
and
looking good.
That's beautiful because different buttons will counter the different anti-airs. Although Steve has gone to the same one 3 times in a row now 4. But he's got a great read. He's just noticed that Renegade is not stopping jumping. So you notice that what Steve is doing, he's just standing in jumping range. He's backing off into jumping range. He says, see, right there, he walked right into jumping range. Walked right into jumping range again. He's just baiting him to jump because he noticed that he's a little bit too eager to jump.
Right. Totally agree with that.
There it is again, walk into jumping range. That's all Steve is doing now.
We really haven't seen much zoning out of LV Renegade. We haven't seen him get close enough, consistently enough to pressure either, because he's just been going for that air game, and that has not been working. So we haven't really seen the rest of Jury's game.
And again, this is just part of the nerves. Renegade might not even be noticing that he's jumping this often. He's been anti-aired 5-6 times already. That's where 100% of his damage was taken up until just this sequence right here.
That's pretty cute.
And I just think that he's not even realizing it. When you're nervous and you're playing on these stages like this, oh, and there's the stun, and Steve should be able to take it.
That's that.
When you're on this kind of stage and you're nervous like this, a lot of times you forget what your game plan is supposed to be.
Right.
And you just start repeating the same thing over and over again. And there, I think that's what happened to Renegade. He just ended up jumping constantly and to his detriment, and, you know, didn't realize it in time. You know, even if you watch this match on mute and didn't listen to us, he'll probably watch it and just be like, why did I jump so much?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those situations.
For sure. So, coming up next, we're going to have Klim.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, from Canada, from Western Canada, Vancouver, in fact. Zangief player.
Yes.
He's really strong.
Very strong player, one of the best from Canada.
He is.
And he's going to be going up against AKG Shinji from Alaska.
Anchorage, Alaska. The Anchorage scene has traveled down to the rest of the states pretty well over the years.
And in fact, just yesterday, I ran into a player from Alaska here for Smash Brothers Melee.
Okay.
He said this is the 2nd year that he's been here to EVO, so, and he's like, the Alaskan players are making it out here now, so very exciting. Very exciting. But again, it looks like Shinji is a Viper player. Going to be going up against Zangief. One of those fights that during the course of Street Fighter's history started off being very much in favor of Zangief, and then it just turned around, and now Viper does. I think a lot of people probably consider Viper having a slight advantage in this matchup.
I certainly think so. I know that some people still disagree, but in my view, this is definitely a clear win for her. But that said, you know, you have to play it pretty well as Viper.
Yes.
You're on the edge of a knife throughout most of the matchup, because if Geef does get in, and this is how Geef basically goes in any matchup, but if Geef does get in, then it's good night.
Right.
You know, he has really good pressure against her. But she has better mid-range control in this version of the Street Fighter 4 than she has in any previous one. She still has Seismo zoning, and it's still tough for Geef to get around that stuff.
Yep, but of course the toughest thing about Viper, very, very execution-heavy character. It can largely depend on the day that you're playing. You know, sometimes you're.
The old classic. Here's the thing, though. Every Zangief player is prepared for this.
Yes.
Every Zangief player worth his or her salt is prepared for this, because you know that everybody else thinks, oh, a Zangief, I'm just going to counterpick with Sagat, and it'll be easy, and I'll skate right by. And the matchup is definitely in Sagat's favor. But if you're up against a strong Zangief player and you don't know the matchup very well, it's still not going to go well for you.
Right.
You still have to know what to do. And so, hopefully this is not just a, regular old, I'm going to try this out sort of counter pick. Hopefully this is something that he's practiced a little bit more.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier when we saw T-Hawk versus Sagat that Sagat does well against grapplers. Well, Zangief is the original grappler.
That's right, and he definitely gets dunked by
match,
Sagat. Yeah, so.
Okay, good start there for Shinji.
Klim does have to establish the jump, though. That's something that Geef has to have in this match.
And Geef does have that jumping medium kick and jumping fierce, which are two of the best jump attacks in the game. So.
Yeah, and he has short jump, too, which means that he moves a little bit less far forward as he goes. So he has some mix-ups. I got to tell you, though, I really don't like that EX hand that we saw from Klim.
Yeah. Right now, I really like how Shinji's playing this. Definitely knows the matchup.
Yeah.
Definitely not just a casual counter pick.
Agreed.
Oh! Yeah, and Shinji here with a great lead. As we mentioned, as a player like Klim here, who's really a strong player from Canada, one of the strongest players, but here we go, very early on. You never know how many main or casual Sagat players that you're going to run into that have this ability. And this road can be a very long road for Clarence here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, basically, as soon as Klim gets in close, he wants to stay in as close as possible.
This is a chance now. Shinji does have those 3 bars, though, so you got to look for DP. Oh, no!
Oh, too far for that stand short.
Not punished. Klim, though, full screen. And that, even though that's a light punish, that grab, you're going to take damage as he... Oh, unless... Wow.
Ow. Okay. But Shinji on a lot of meter now. Yeah. Oh, that was so risky. Okay.
Yeah, it is risky to do Dragon Punch FADC toward against Geef. Geef has good counters to that. If you press stand medium kick as Geef, you'll get people as they dash toward, and you'll hit them as they're dashing back. And you can get a pile driver if they dash toward. You have all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, but also Klim's reaction of just going for raw EX hand after that was also kind of interesting as well. Nice, stand strong to stop that tiger shot. Okay, delayed wake up threw off his timing, but...
Well, way late on the pile driver punish.
Right. Oh, again, too far for that stand short. The green hand keeps coming out by accident, probably on negative edge. Letting go of the button lets you activate special moves as well.
Klim now trying to navigate this with, no more Dragon Punch FADC. I was going to say, I thought that was a big tool in Shinji's arsenal.
Oh, did he get him? This time he did,
I was surprised it didn't work the previous time. I'm not going to lie.
All right. Down just a tiny little bit. What's the mix
First time he had done that.
Great stuff.
Very
great
nice
stuff there. So a great first round for Shinji. And now as a Viper main, he's going to be sitting here thinking to himself, do I go with my main or do I keep going with this counter pick that didn't work?
Right.
This is kind of the struggle that you put yourself in.
Well, he is going back to character select. And he is going back to Viper.
All right, there you go. There you go.
I think this is a good call. If you're more accustomed to the character, and maybe he's one of the people who thinks that the matchup is not a win for her. That certainly could be the case. We'll see how he approaches it. It's interesting after all these years that there's still so much debate as to individual matchups like that.
Right.
That's how fighting games go. It's part of what I like about it. Everybody has their own ideas. Wow, okay. Not a great start
big
for Shinji.
Big risk there, yeah. This may be kind of evidence right here that Shinji might be one of those who do not like this match.
Yeah, he's out of this. Certainly out of this round. We'll see if he can stay alive in the next one.
All right.
Out of the air.
Oh, no. Drops the combo, uses the FADC to save himself. All right, here we go.
A little
Shinji,
bit of pressure.
Yeah. But you see, not enough Seismo fakes, I think. Not enough Seismo feints.
Yeah.
Try to keep Zangief honest. Is he going to get that? Oh, no.
Wow.
That's probably going to be it right there because he's just going to go right. Oh, no, he's going to save the Ultra.
Wasn't going to kill, but I don't know.
Oh, I like it. But
cute. Now can Shinji make this recovery? I really like that. I feel like that's a big confidence booster, that anti-air.
It's kind of one of those, oh, he knows it's not a true block string.
Wow.
Great stuff. The clearance there. He's going to take it off of a really great read, because if he had just done Seismo Feint off of low forward, that was it. So that was definitely a read that he was just going to go straight into Thunder Knuckle. So good stuff. And honestly, I like the expression that he has, you know, walking off with that. He just looked very pleased with himself.
Well, he should be. Okay, so we'll be moving on. From the United States, playing Gaia, we will have, I would say, Aragon.
Yeah,
this seems likely.
Yeah, Aragon from the United States.
Yeah.
I like it, choosing country over over location.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, and then we are going, it looks like we have Dark Jiahua coming up here from China. Very strong player from China, one of the best Kens there. And he's been in the States for the past week or so. He's been playing in Southern California. And yeah, he's been practicing up, grinding out. A lot of players do that. They'll come to Southern California or Northern California to practice up before EVO because it is closer to Vegas. So a lot of foreign players or even players from the East Coast will all travel and congregate in this area, in the California area, and then all travel.
Yeah, I heard that Jiahua was getting some sets in with some Californian players.
Yeah.
That he played against Snake Eyes, and that didn't go so well for him against Snake.
According to Snake, yes.
According to Snake, yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it. So you got to expect Ken, probably Ken versus Guile. I feel like he's a big part of the sort of Ken renaissance that we've had over the past year or two.
Right.
You know, Jiahua's been playing Ken for a long time. Other people a little bit more recent to him, or who have come to prominence a little bit later than he did with that character. So. All right, folks, this is ridiculous. I don't care about your combos.
Button checks, button checks.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes there's even a little bits of gamesmanship in the button checks when you show people your combos to try to intimidate them and such.
You know what? You know what I do on button checks? I just press jab, strong, fear, short for run us, and then I make sure that my stick works. And as soon as I see my opponent the same, I press start and I go to character select. I don't want you to do combos.
Exactly.
I don't want any confidence boosting on your side. All right, there's the handshake.
Kind of waiting there, putting on their headphones. Of course, the headphones provided by Turtle Beach, official sponsors of Capcom Pro Tour.
And they are at every single booth, every single station.
Yeah.
They have a headset. So if you come here and you don't have your own, you can just use EVOs. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's great. It's very loud in here, and there's people chatting up constantly, and it can be tough to concentrate. It can be. So it's very nice to have that.
And also, you know, some players who are used to playing at home with the volume full up, it's hard to hear here at the tournament level, so sometimes you'll miss some of those audio cues that you've gotten used to. But immediately, interesting, we see Aragon. So Guile, character very known for hanging back and playing a very defensive game, but we see some offense already from Aragon going in right away.
Well, he might need to keep that up. You know, I imagine Jiahua has very good pressure as Ken.
Yes.
In this match. I like how Jiwa's dealing with it. Yeah, you see he's just approaching from the front. Yeah, he's very confident. Okay, another setup. Ooh, the little weight.
Interesting. Trying to see if he can bait Dark Jiahua into doing something.
Oh, wow.
That was a great read, dashing under the air hurricane like that. He just mistimed that punish. Oh, yeah.
Oh, not over yet. I'm surprised to see an EX out of him, too, there.
Yeah.
Not just regular. That's a little confusing.
I think that he was trying to do something else. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Wow. I don't know. Well, of course, he's looking for a Sonic Boom in that sort of instance.
Oh,
counter
nice
hit.
counter hit. Yeah, he saw it. If you counter hit off that step kick, you can link right into the uppercut.
No anti-air. How about that? And so as a result, Jiwa's in.
Wow, stayed from the front with that jump short. Yeah, Dark Jiwa just playing a very patient kind of game, trying to get in there. But nice little sequence there for Aragon to get the life lead back.
Ooh, too far. Wow, a grab. Now Aragon, can he set anything up here?
Oh, missed
short. I don't know.
Missed with the jump short. Not sure what he was going for, but he's gotten a few of these throws. Oh, just went for the overhead.
Oh, no!
Too early.
That is a heartbreaker to lose a round like that.
And you see Aragon there with that smile. He knows that that was all on him. And Dark Jiwa thinking to himself, yeah, oh well, whatever, it's all good.
Yeah, but honestly, a little confused, I think, by some of Jiwa's choices in that game. So as Aragon, that was the game you needed to capitalize on. You can't count on a top player like Jiwa making mistakes like that consistently. You know what I mean? So that Aragon didn't take advantage of it enough to win the game, I think, is a big loss for him.
Right.
I'm not looking for Jiwa to, do EX Hurricane, punish, and whatever he was doing in the previous game. In this one, I figure he'll have settled down a little bit. But we'll see. See if Aragon makes any changes as well. There were times when Aragon didn't anti-air where it looked like maybe he could have. That's something to keep in mind. Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking of. I don't know if maybe he's worried about a hurricane kick coming in, changing up the jump arc.
Yeah,
but he has let Jiwa in.
Yeah, Guile is one of those characters that it's very easy to react with an anti-air, because it's just up and kick if you're charged.
Yeah. Now in the corner, first time he's been there. And Jiwa just controlling. Yeah, you see that range he picks? He can come in with step kick almost immediately. He can anti-air very well if Guile tries to move.
Oh, from the front, yeah, he thought he was going to cross up.
And this is what I mean when I said that you're not going to count on Jiwa making mistakes in 2 consecutive games. And, he didn't. He didn't. He looked great that round. He got immediately into the position that he wanted. He made his combos count.
Ooh, and he gets a crumple here.
Yeah, already in the corner. Oh, what a read!
Wow. Just goes for raw EX uppercut like that. Tons of damage. Yeah, things are looking very good for Dark Jiwa
That was
now.
the chance, that previous game.
Oh, he went for a fancy combo. No quick rise from Aragon to take advantage of. He probably thought he was done already.
Right. Oh, hold on, though. Hold on. Maybe not. Oh, level 1 focus on the way in. That's not safe. And that is Jiwa moving on.
All right. Congratulations to Dark Jiwa. Of course, player from China, as we mentioned, he has come out to EVO before.
Yes.
So he's been out to EVO for maybe 2 or 3 years now.
It's been a little,
so.
Been a little streak going on. Yeah.
All right, once again, thanks everyone for tuning in. This is Evolution 2015, the biggest fighting game tournament of the year. This is the granddaddy of them all. This is the Super Bowl, the Wimbledon, whatever you want to call it.
There you go.
So, yeah, again, 2,200 players here in Ultra Street Fighter 4. Actually, about, I think they said 7,000 or so unique entrants for this tournament
across
alone.
the games?
Yeah, across all the games. Again, a lot of these stats were provided by One Frame Link. Nick from One Frame Link, who's done a great job. He's compiled a bunch of information on how many players from every country and such. I think there's like at least over 200 Japanese players out here.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and I mean these players are coming from all around the world.
Yeah.
There's over 100 countries represented here or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something crazy like that.
Well, I believe it. There are just so many people here to play fighting games. It's awesome to see.
Oh yeah,
it really is.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah. But again, when you see the players there, they're using the Turtle Beach headphones over there, part of the sponsors here, bringing us the Capcom Pro Tour.
Right.
Yeah, so shout outs to them as well. Check them out. Headsets from all span, very basic headsets to these super complicated headsets with features that they're just crazy to me. So, but if you're serious about your audio, if you're serious about your audio, go for it. So. All
right, well, let's move on to the next one. We're gonna have, looks like Longer from Vancouver, Canada. So a couple of Vancouver players here on the EVO stream, and he's gonna be using Rose. He is already in the game with Rose. They're checking their buttons. And then from Rosemead in the U.S., it's going to be, I would say, KOF Chan game.
Okay. Now, if that's Rosemead, I'm assuming that's SoCal.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. We see on the chair sitting there waiting to jump up there. Looks like EG's Momochi.
Yusuke Momochi.
Yes.
And he's going to be playing Seth, and his quote is, "Just do it."
That is a good quote for Seth.
That's a Seth quote. All right, well, we'll see how they do. It is going to be Rose versus Seth. Longueur. And Seth with Ultra Double.
In case people are wondering, Ultra Double means W means you have access to both Ultra 1 and Ultra 2. Damage.
Yeah, they do less damage than they otherwise do.
Yeah.
A lot of roses go with, oh wow, a lot of roses go with W Ultra as well, but we see just the Ultra 2 here from Longueur.
Well, Longueur has a great start.
Oh, sick. All right, good to see that combo from at the very start.
Rose, of course, the character that Luffy, previous year's Evolution champion, used to dominate all the way through the losers bracket in semis and top 8. Still a very strong character.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and KOF Chan game has missed a couple of his combo opportunities so far.
Okay, EX Pile Driver rather than DP. That's the mix-up. Again, looking good on the combos.
Good stuff, good stuff, yeah.
Yes, oh, and a chance. Wow. Ultra 2, yeah, here's the setup. Now what does he get? Could be the round, could be the game.
Just getting some chip. Oh, and baits him again with that close-up stand forward. Because that's what a lot of Roses like to do with the orbs out there. They like to walk up and throw.
Yes.
In between the orbs. Roses have really good timing on that. And, yeah, so Longer just faked it. Walked up. It's close standing forward. Airborne. Cannot. Well, it's not airborne. It's just unthrowable. Yeah.
Bunch of baiting going on. Seth is hoping that
actually,
Rose jumps in, maybe?
I saw him look down at his controller.
Oh, was he really checking it?
Yeah, he was like, something's wrong with my joystick, maybe.
Oh, that ain't good.
Yeah.
It's on the players to make sure that their stuff works.
Yep.
That was good.
Yeah, there he goes. Gets his combo. Teleports in. Gets... Oh, wow. That dive kick actually... I don't know what side it hit from, but he ended up in the back. And now he's starting to look strong here, but drops that combo again, giving Longer a chance. And there it is, Longer with the same bait, that close standing forward. And now that he's gotten it a bunch of times, yeah, just activate Ultra and chill. Oh, wow, he didn't walk in.
Dang. It's pretty safe, though.
Yeah.
Wow. R.I.P.
Yeah.
He blew up as he dashed.
All right, so Longer. I mean, great start there for Chan Game in the last round, and then to still lose that round,
yeah, right.
Very discouraging kind of situation.
Right.
God, great throw. Rose has
like
one of the best throw ranges. Yeah, he's already established that close forward game. As we said, it's throw invincible. Oh, see, Chan Game missing a bunch of combos. But that's why Longer is going for the actual throw now. So he faked it early on, got the punish a bunch of times, now going for the fake throw, now going for the real throw.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, there it is. As I mentioned, they know how to get through there and throw you in between the orbs, and that's exactly what Longer's done.
Beautiful.
So we've seen two players here from Canada doing very well so far, Lim and Longer. Of course, it's probably just the first round. Got a long way to go.
Sure.
Long way to go.
Yep.
So.
Well, we have a really big player coming up next. It's going to be Momochi. Of course, Momochi won Capcom Cup last year.
That's right.
He started 2015 as the player to beat. I mean, he was mauling everybody. He was just romping through tournament after tournament. Hasn't really been like that over the past few months. It's been slowing down a little bit. I don't really feel like that's because he got any worse. I feel like it's because other players started to pick up on what he was doing.
Yes.
They have taken some of the ideas he had in terms of tech and how to approach the game, and little exploits that I think have really sort of leveled the playing field at the top.
At CEO 2015, which was just a couple of weeks ago in Orlando, Florida, he was taken out pretty early in the bracket. I mean, he did not make top 8, which was a pretty big surprise.
It was Smug that sent him out.
That's right. And as you mentioned, at the start of this year, it just felt like Momochi was going to take everything. Yeah. Everyone was picking him probably to win EVO this year. And
it seemed like a good bet at the time. I mean, not that it seems like a bad bet today.
Right, yeah. I mean,
it seemed like it was a stronger one then.
And I believe he was top 8 last year as well.
I think he was.
Yeah, So definitely one of the strongest players on the planet right now. So he's a guy that we're probably going to be expecting to see on stream a lot during the course of this day, unless something just crazy happens. He's going up against Turn A, it looks like. Turn A Christian Santos from Minnesota, USA. You know, I mean, you never know. Maybe this guy is a expert at fighting Ken.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, we saw this match just earlier.
We did.
With the Dark Jawa match.
Yep, against Aragon.
Yeah, so let's see if this plays very different. You're going to imagine Momochi's going to try to play the game very similar to how Dark Jawa was, playing at that step kick range. But I want to see what Christian Santos can bring to this match. You can see he's already...
Wow. Big bet.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Well, you know, he's trying to make it sure that Momochi can't just
like step kick all over the place. So... All right, now he's got, oh yeah, dude, he's just chilling there, waiting. And then the cross-up hurricane, beautiful stuff. Okay, great start there for Momochi. Again here for Christian, coming up onto the stream here at Evolution, playing against what may be one of the best players in the world.
Definitely.
Very intimidating in a lot of ways, but a lot of times it's also really cool. I mean, there's not a lot of other games out there that you can just sit down and then be paired up against one of the greatest players in the world like that.
Ooh, sick. That was a really clever idea.
Yeah.
It's one of the fastest ways in the game to turn into red focus.
Yeah.
3-frame move that goes into red focus like that. Almost nobody else has that.
And you'll notice one thing about the way Momochi is getting those uppercuts against Guile's jumps. He's crouching the whole time. You never see him stand up. He's definitely taking advantage of the uppercut shortcut where you can go down, forward, down, down, forward. So that's why he has been so consistent at uppercutting from the crouching position. But, you know, that little uppercut red focus there, probably more meter than he needed to spend, but I think he's probably just having fun right now, trying to put on a show for people a little bit. Here comes this rush down. We can expect a dizzy very soon, probably. Oh, no, I think he should be okay now. But yeah, you can definitely see some nerves on Christian Santos' game.
Yeah, he's trying to take up space that he thinks is what he should be taking up, and I'm just not sure that that's the case.
Right.
And especially with some of the options. He wants to limit Ken from just walking in or step kicking in. But unfortunately, the options that he's chosen are sweep, very punishable, flash kick, they're even more punishable. So, you know, there's been some things that he could improve on.
Ken going under a Sonic Boom with his low forward. Yeah, he's got to stop using that low roundhouse. It's probably one of the worst buttons that Guile has, honestly, for poking. Wow, he's just going to go for the super. Not quite dead yet, but yeah, meaty fireball, that's going to do it right there. And, you know, that's an unfortunate situation there. As we said, it's pretty exciting when you go up against a player like that. But to be honest with you, there definitely seemed to be this kind of attitude from Christian Santos that he knew he was going to lose.
Yeah,
I
think you're probably right.
So I would have liked to seen maybe just a little bit more fight from him, I guess. So.
Yeah. Well, we're going to continue the Canadian streak with a player from Calgary, Canada. It's going to be Slayer-san, who plays Gen.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And his opponent is Will Tupac from Paris, France.
Nice.
Yeah, this is really cool. I'm excited to see him play up close. His quote is, "Give me my money."
Slayer-san.
So Viper is probably what he's going to go with. That's what I'd be expecting. Also plays Seth, but, you know, I think that Viper is his main squeeze, so we'll see.
So apparently
Yep,
this is winners finals of Pool A17.
Ah, interesting. Okay, let's take a look at Pool A17. Tell you maybe who else was in it.
Yeah.
You know who was in it? Actually, was Yomi Joel, who I think is a pretty good Ryu player.
Oh, really?
But he lost first round, I guess, to Slayer-san,
Oh,
who has made it to
okay,
winners finals of his
there you
pool.
go, there you go.
You never know. You never know who you're going to get matched up against. That's very cool to see. Also in that bracket is Unknown, more of a Marvel player. He has the ability to play lots of games, the talent for it, but Marvel's definitely the game he puts time in. Okay, they're ready.
And of course, remember we mentioned this is to get into the semifinals bracket. Semifinals will be 256 players, 128 of which will be in the winner's side of the bracket. There is no resetting of your losses. So
Right,
whoever,
once you qualify out of your pool.
right,
Yeah.
you're either winners or losers. So the winner of this will qualify in winners, and that is a position you want to be in.
Yes, it's
So-
a shorter path to top 8. It's not an easier path, but shorter.
Yeah,
It's
shorter, and you have 2 chances once
And
you
you
get
do.
there. Yeah.
That's right.
And as we mentioned, that semis is going to be full of killers. So it's not like going in a loser's bracket. You're going to expect to see a bunch of, you know, weaker players, quote, weaker players. They're all going to be extremely strong. Slayer-san here with a good start. But here comes Will Tupac, again, as we mentioned, from France.
Yep, and he's very insistent on getting in. Which makes sense. That's the style.
And that's twice now that he's done air burn kick right in the throw. So that's something that Slayer-san's going to have to be paying attention to. Interesting, using kick mode.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's spent a lot of time in kick mode so far.
Yeah. Okay, that time Slayer-san actually countered properly.
You know,
with the throw.
Slayer-san is totally ready for things. I really like what I'm seeing out of him so
Ooh.
far. He's had techs, he's had good pressure, he's had safe jumps, safe jump cross up even. So he's good. Medium reset. Now Slayer-san trying to get in. Oh!
He tried to counter that.
Was
But
that down roundhouse maybe?
It looked like it, but it was
Kick
a
mode
trade.
down roundhouse?
Oh, is that enough to chip? He's going to
No.
go in off of that FADC, but then gets the low strong. Wow, just chases him down.
Let's keep it up. Fight.
Oh, too far for hands. And Slayer-san, I like the mobility. Wow. And then you see him wait there just in case. Nothing came, but again, I love the idea.
Oh, wow. Uses the EX uppercut. It's the first time he's really used that EX wake up. Caught
Yes.
Will Tupac on surprise. Nice empty jump in the throw.
Oh, the
the
old
shenanigans.
tricks. The old tricks.
Cross up wall dive.
That's one of those tricks that did work for a while and then didn't because everybody learned it.
Yep.
And then now everybody else forgot. Oh, no. No anti-air. This is great for Will.
But he
Will,
spent a
oh.
lot of meter doing that and didn't get anything off of it.
I feel like he wanted that standing reset.
Nice use of the low forward to get under
Wow, okay.
the EX burn kick. Now, so Slayer-san from Canada,
From Calgary.
from Calgary. Okay.
Yeah, Will Tupac, I feel like, is coming into this pool as the prohibitive, known, sort of internationally known player.
Right, right. Now, I know there was, see, the problem is I know that there was a really good Gen player from Canada, but
Okay.
from a different nickname.
Okay.
So I'm just like confused right now.
I don't know, man. His real name is Sefwa Kim.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember there's another really good Korean Gen player from Canada, and I can't remember the nickname, his nickname, and I'm just trying to figure out if it's him and maybe he changed his nickname, or
Could be. I don't know.
if anyone from Canada can let me know. Again, Twitter at JChenzor, your Twitter at UltraDavid.
Yeah, we basically are checking it constantly.
Yeah. And I mean, I've done this every year. Oh, I'll talk about this later.
Yeah, here comes Will Tupac again with Viper. Thought about making a switch, I guess, but ultimately no.
Oh, low profile, beautiful.
Yes!
Great stuff. I really like how Slayer-san is playing.
Agreed. All right, here's maybe a chance now for Will. I just want him to establish something, you know, get a chance to get his head in the game with a mix-up.
Thank you, Donnie. Yes, this is Street 11.
Oh, it is.
It's
okay.
Street
I remember
11.
the name.
Yeah. He was on the Team Korea that 1 year on the team tournament. Okay, I thought so. I thought that was him. Okay.
There you go. Good call. Oh, this time the
yeah.
duck. Good stuff.
Oh, there was a low roundhouse counter to that flame kick that time. Oh, is that close enough? Yes.
That's really good to see. Now maybe we'll take a round here. Got one more mix-up left. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody does wake up Stan Tech against that. Everybody.
Yes.
We've been doing it for 6 years.
Yep.
7 years even.
It's that delay. When you feel that delay, you're like, oh, empty jump throw. But it actually turned out to be burn kick.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you
Still
thought-
works. It works on me. I'm nothing different. Works on everybody.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But you always feel like a dummy when you get hit by it.
Oh,
Nice.
he's going to
And the
spend
super.
all the meter. Yeah, he's going to go for it.
Nice little snipe. Oh, good stuff. Uses the feint to get right through. And now how is Will going to get back in? Oh, he finds it. Nice.
Wow, okay. So
Evening it
now,
up.
yeah, Will Tupac looking strong here in this game.
You know, not an uncommon thing to see for somebody to enter EVO or a major tournament under a different name.
Yeah.
That's not that uncommon. Certainly if we had seen him signed up as Street 11 in this tournament, more people would have mentioned him as somebody who they thought would get out,
exactly,
who would qualify.
The battle has begun.
But I didn't know.
Oh, wow, trying to chase down with double burn kick. Oh, did you see a little delay there? Did he link that from punch mode to kick mode? I swear that was like low short, low jab, kick mode, low strong into roll.
I guess it must have been because, yeah, kick mode low short is totally different. Yeah.
Dang.
There was kick mode low short.
Yeah, pulling
which is
out.
punishable, and Will knows it.
Oh, did he get it? He did! Raw Ultra to counter the burn kick. And Slayer's son is now at match point versus Will Tupac.
Pick up the pace.
Definitely a winner's finals caliber match that we're seeing here. Both players playing very solidly, very strong.
Determine who wins the battle once and for all. And with that, the fight is officially underway.
All right, here. Oh, wow, backdashed off of the level 2 focus. Usually
Right.
if you forward dash on the level 2 focus, you do have a little bit of frame advantage.
Right. Looking good.
Yeah,
Will
spinning the
Tupac is
meter,
on the
yeah.
ropes right now, even though he has all the resources.
Oh,
Just knocked
again!
down. He wanted to get out of the corner. You know, he feels caged.
Yeah. Wow. I really like
Gotta make
how
this happen.
Slayer-san is playing right now. So strong. And he's going to be able to combo. Not enough meter to FADC.
Anything will
to
do it, though. Chip will do it. There, even that crouching jab will do it. And Will Tupac get sent to losers. That's it, folks.
Yep.
I definitely, I see that expression, and I completely empathize with it. It's hard to come to EVO, especially from France, from far away, and not do as well as you thought. Now, certainly he can qualify out of losers' side, but that's not what he thought was going to happen. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. All right, well, we have a nice cosplay treat for you.
Oh, man. That man standing back there in the T-Hawk outfit. You know, perfect body type for T-Hawk cosplay, by the way.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Absolutely. That right there is one of the people that we mentioned early on. That is Koji KOG.
Yeah, man. Koji KOG is going to be coming up to play either right now or right after this next one. It's one of the next two. He's from Japan, of course. And he'll be playing against Tim.
FQQ Tim from California, USA.
Using Blanca.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh.
That's an interesting matchup. Oh, what? FQQ? Oh,
FQQ
yeah.
Tim,
That's
all
right. That's right.
Yeah, I didn't know about
AKA Shibble Tim,
Indeed.
as we know him as.
Indeed.
This is a very favorable matchup for Tim.
You're right.
This is a
This
very
is a lucky draw for him. Now, in Ultra SF4, this matchup is closer than it's ever been. T-Hawk has more to say than he ever has.
So it's
against
like,
Blanca,
what's like 3-7 now?
maybe, yeah. No, actually, you know what? I've talked with some Blancas and some T-Hawks who think it's closer to even.
Oh, really?
That it's not nothing like how it used to be.
Okay. Because this match used to be on the radar for worst match in Street Fighter 4.
Yes.
Like period. Like 9-1 matchup kind of
sure.
thing. You know.
For sure. Yeah, I don't think it's like that anymore. I personally, I still think it's in Blanca's favor. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. So Tim is going to be lining up to play. He's from Southern California. He has a fellow Southern California player with him, backing him up. ETR. Looks like, yep, we got the names. So Koji KOG has a player to his left as well. He's going to give a little handshake, and they're going to get things going.
Yep. Of course, Koji, as we mentioned, a very, very bombastic player. Very excitable.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff. He finished second place at Northwest Majors earlier this year to Justin Wong, I believe. So, all right, here we go.
Is this real?
It looks like it.
It actually might be, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, yeah, it is.
So this is one of the reasons why this fight is going to be hard for T-Hawk.
Right.
That Blanca ball is very good, and there's really nothing T-Hawk can do to punish it. A lot of characters can punish it on block, but T-Hawk not one of them.
Right, you're right.
And then that up ball.
Yeah, ball is very good. You know, T-Hawk's extra mobility makes it better for him now.
Yes, the Condor Spire.
Yes, it's really Condor Spire. Nice knockdown. And then Tim just makes himself safe. Wow, the dash up sweep worked. Oh, great read!
Yeah,
give me
he's gonna
ultra.
get out of there.
Well, you know what? It works.
Yeah, it's fine. Get out of there. Getting out of the corner, huge for Tim. But look at this, Koji KOG.
There you go.
Still with the life lead, and now just a tiny bit of the way. EX Condor Spire can take it, but you don't want to just go randomly with it.
No, I think he's probably fine where he is. Oh, wow, he does go in. Was that going for cross-the-ball tricks? I don't know.
And Koji turns around and looks at his teams and his friends was like, "Did you see that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that hit." Dash up SPD.
Oh, no, big bet. I don't know, Tim. And here comes KOG now. Yeah, I mean, I think you can see that it's not as bad as it used to be, right? Just T-Hawk's extra mobility. That walk speed really helps. You know,
The Condor Spire just being fast now. So much faster than it was before. And Koji KOG really known for just kind of this craziness with his T-Hawk as well.
Yeah, but we haven't really seen that too much. We've seen a lot more patient, maybe not patient is the word, but much more solid play.
Yeah, much more scientific.
Oh, man, Tim went for the frontal close ball after establishing the cross-up ball. And look, if you're Koji KOG and you have that life lead, you just block. And maybe it's cross-up ball, and who cares?
And he had
honestly.
He had a fist bump after he won that game. He was very happy, a fist pump, I should say. And yeah, that is a good sign for Koji KOG. And you're right, he can't play a crazy T-Hawk game against Blanca. That's just not going to work. But what he's doing right now is working. Yeah, Tim right now, I haven't really seen much adapting from Tim. He's just been kind of playing the match the same way this whole entire time. I mean, this is kind of how you want to play the match, but...
Well, you don't want to just be moving backwards.
Right, exactly. He's giving up a lot of space and getting into the corner. So this back throw is very important for him to get out of there. I just don't feel like he's playing. He's still playing the matchup. He's not playing Koji, is what it feels like to me. See, Koji's been doing a lot of neutral jumps.
Wow, that was so lucky.
Yeah, very, very beneficial that some of those jumps from Koji didn't lead into Ultra or countering the ball. Oh, dash up SPD. But like I said, I'd like to see Tim play Koji a little bit more than playing just against T-Hawk. There it is, that Condor Spire to get in. Yeah, see, I like that forward jump from Tim there. Now, T-Hawk certainly could uppercut it, but
yes,
he just wasn't ready for it. So sometimes you got to throw in those little things in there to throw him off.
He tried for the medium punch, juggle, didn't work.
Oh,
and
here
now
he
here's just
goes.
a lot
Yeah.
of corner control. And with that life lead, even if Tim had done a ball or whatever,
Ultra 2,
even Ultra,
whatever, yeah.
it just seemed like Koji KOG was not so worried about that.
Nice.
I feel like Tim has the sort of the staying away game down, but oh, okay. Does he have some setup here?
Oh,
Yes,
looks like he
that's what I
does. Yeah,
thought.
good
Yeah.
stuff. Good
Why
stuff.
else did you spend red focus on that? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, again, auto-corrected uppercut. Tim has definitely been going a lot for that cross-up ball on wake
Oh,
up.
the chase! And Tim gets away. You know, it's match point KOG, but Tim has the life lead right now.
Oh, I like it. Low Fierce just socks him in the face. But here comes Koji K.
Take the risk. There was a throw last time in that situation. Koji KOG now is really hoping that there's going to be a ball out of Tim. You can see, yep, that's what the jump back is for. Oh,
Okay,
the game!
great neutral jump. Neutral jump, there it is. That's why Koji fist pumped the last game, because he knows this is not a great matchup for him. And now you see a little bit more nerves. You saw the smile, the grin, the cheesy grin from him between the first and second game, but all serious face now. Oh, whiffed hawk dive into SPD. That's a little bit of a shenanigans there, but
Yeah, you know, you do what you got to do.
but you do it just in case, because you're really trying to aim for as low of a hit as possible with that dive a lot of the
Wow,
time.
he got caught crouching there. Surprising.
That's the advantage of Blanca's quick jump.
Great block. You know what? Tim has had some good reads on how that pressure is starting to work. Okay, here's
Oh,
Koji
yeah,
KOG.
can't focus against the Condor Spire.
Can Tim get out of this? Koji KOG really trying to harass. Oh, I think he got him! No!
Oh, wow.
It looked like he got him,
Yeah.
but good job from Tim to be holding up.
Oh,
And from
nothing,
the front.
nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
just like that, Tim has the life lead. Koji KOG, no meter.
No.
Oh, but why take the risk? And now Koji KOG just really has to hope that Tim continues to do that sort of stuff. That, I feel, is really Koji KOG's
Right.
only chance right now, is for Tim to make the wrong decision.
Ooh, he went for
boy.
it. That's so
Is there going to be a
dangerous.
Blanca ball again?
There
Oh,
it is.
there it
Oh,
is.
wow. He could
There
have
it
went for
is.
the EX uppercut right there. Might have taken it.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what you have to be looking for in that situation. So now it's match point. FQQ Tim against Koji KOG in pools.
Again, Koji KOG made it to semifinals last year at EVO.
That's right.
Oh,
Pool
baited it
826.
out. There
Okay.
it is. And get some good damage in the corner. Oh, look at that. Fake the dive. Dash up SPD. And he's coming in again. Waiting for Tim to come up with the Blanca ball. And now
Good
here comes
pressure.
that pressure in the corner.
Yeah, this is great.
Changing between which Condor Spires he does so it whiffs or hits.
Yeah.
Keeps Tim on his heels.
And I like that we started to go to ones that weren't even necessarily safe, but they were good. They had doing chip damage, and he knew that there wasn't that much life left. So now, I think it's a match. This is winners finals, by the way. Okay, so Tim. No, we're not getting away. Great chase down. Again, the cross-up ball. And again, he went for it, and it didn't work. All right, here comes Koji now. Can he get in?
Ooh, did you see that walk forward? What was he looking for? Was he trying to bait Tim to jump back in the corner?
Good question.
Oh, no uppercut again.
Oh, boy.
It's coming
Oh,
down to the
Tim!
wire. Oh, again, that Blanca ball. It's exactly what Koji wants.
Wow, that was a huge call out,
Ooh.
and it worked. And Tim now has the life lead. Oh, Koji, can he get in?
Oh, he did
That
it
was
again.
it.
He did it
Tim!
again. He dashed forward.
But why?
Just too aggressive, as you mentioned. All he had to do was just be a little bit more patient. And there it was. Koji KOG is going to take it on the jump back Blanca ball. Wow, wow.
That was exactly what KOG needed to happen in that situation. That's all. He got lucky.
And he knows,
And you know
he
what?
knows.
He put himself into that situation just in case.
Yep.
And the dice came up in favor of him.
Yeah, we've
And
seen.
he took advantage of it. Shout outs to him. That's how you do it. And so he qualifies out of his pool.
I don't know if that's winners
I
finals.
checked the
Is it?
bracket.
Oh, it is.
I
Oh,
checked.
okay,
Yeah, they were
okay,
on opposite
okay,
sides
okay.
of that bracket.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Koji already walked up and did jump backwards a bunch of times.
bunch of times.
A bunch of times. That should have been something that Tim was fully aware of that he was going to try very late in the match. And so, as you mentioned, at that point, why go in like that? Why go for something like that? Ugh.
I don't know, man.
Very rough, but there it is. Koji KOG is going to move on winner's side, and
shout out to Koji. I mean, I'm happy that's not the last that we'll see of
oh,
him.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a treat to watch. That dude is hilarious. I love that he showed up in this full cosplay thing. I don't know if you can see it, but he even has like the boots and he has the little leather thingies at the bottom
the
there.
Flare and
the little
everything.
flare,
Yeah.
He's looking good. Very
Oh
cool.
man, good stuff.
Dang.
Good stuff.
All right, well, next match.
Ooh, wow.
We're gonna have Amir Silla.
Wow, there's a name
The
that
golden
I haven't
boy.
seen in a while.
Yeah, dude.
I have known this kid since he's not even a kid anymore.
He's definitely not a kid anymore, but
I've
you
known
did know him when he was a child.
like 6 or 7. Yeah, exactly. So he's been playing Street Fighter the whole entire time.
Yeah.
He would come to the UCL arcade and beat people 3 times his age, like constantly. He used to drive me nuts when I played him.
Oh,
in
you're talking
Alpha
about
3.
yourself, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. But he's a very strong player. Became one of the best in Third Strike.
Yeah, he was definitely the best Chun in SoCal. It was, I think, between him and Justin for best Chun of US. And he just has great fundamentals. Excellent fundamental player. He doesn't keep up so strongly with playing SF4.
Yeah.
But he just has those fundamentals, and he can sit down and he can be a top player all of a sudden. His opponent is Okun Ibuki from Japan, who has showed up in a nice little garb himself.
Yeah, you can see it already. As we mentioned, so many players, like we said, maybe 200 plus players coming from Japan. We've seen a lot of them here on stream already. And these guys, again, Japan, the advantage of playing in Japan is that every arcade that you walk into, you're going to find great competition. And that's what kind of propagates the talent around that country, is that even on a casual level, the players there are pushing each other. United States, obviously a lot larger, so it's harder to, it's more easy to have the talent kind of spread around a little bit. But as a result, you get a lot of these Japanese players, the ones that are coming to EVO are all going to be very, very strong players.
Yes. Well, actually, you know what? Looks like this is winners finals. And Amir has already made it through at least one Japanese player. I don't know if they played, but there was a Japanese player on his side of the bracket, and yet here is Amir. So he's going with Rose. I haven't seen him play this game in a long time.
Interesting.
But doesn't Rose make sense?
Oh, it
I
makes
think Rose makes perfect
sense.
For a Third Strike Chun-Li player, I feel like Rose is the closest analog that this game has.
Right, and look, Amir, his style of play has always been to try to irritate you as much as possible, and Rose is a good character for that. Now, to be honest with you, I do know Amir outside of the Chun-Li as being very aggressive, very offensive.
He can do that. He'll take risks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did he get it? Yes.
Good
The
stuff.
chase down option select on the backdash. Is this going to be enough to kill? Yes. Wow. And that's a great message to send right away from Okun, because Rose's one of her greatest assets is that backdash. And for Okun to show that, look, once I get Ultra, you can't backdash on your wake up, because I've got these option selects. Really going to hamper the defense of Rose players. Oh, nice.
You know,
but he hasn't comboed off of that.
Oh, okay, good. Another setup chance. I would say, but for that Ultra, I feel like Amir did it really well in that round.
Oh, here we go. Was she sliding? Oh, no, she was dashing forward. Okay, Amir going in. Gets that stand forward, as we mentioned. So that's basically the #1 trick of Rose players. She's going to walk up to, she has one of the best throw ranges. So you're really scared of that throw. But at the same time, she's got that close medium kick.
Wow, what a risk. And then not a combo.
Yeah, Okun has landed that 3 times now and hasn't been able to combo off of it.
Kind of a funky situation, you know, right point blank like that.
And it's a really long delay that she has after that kunai. Again, see, hasn't been able, might not even be able to combo off of it, to be honest with you. And I think Amir's realized that, which is why he's been challenging. Whoa!
Okay, another knockdown chance here for Okun.
Hopped over the EX Soul Spiral? Did Okun know that was going to happen? Okay, getting some good chip.
Oh, sick!
Yeah. Oh, there it is again!
But wow, come on, Mir.
Yeah, chase down the backdash.
Good stuff by
again.
Okun. I really like, look, oftentimes when people show something like that, they don't do it again.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you know what, I already taught you that I can do this.
Right.
Why would I bother again?
Right.
There are other things I could be doing. So very smart for him to keep it up. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of times as well, though, you know, the nice thing about option selects is that the Ultra, the reason why it's called an option select is because the desired result happens for you. So he could just be going for standard pressure. And then because the backdash happens, that triggers the Ultra. Yeah, and see, now Amir is a little bit stuck here in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, big punish time.
Well, not really.
Well, not a big punish, but you know what? A very strong positional move there for the back throw. And then, of course, Amir corners himself again.
Right, yeah, Okun knew the setup.
Yeah, nice stuff. Gets the forward throw. There you go, Okun at match point. Again, you mentioned this is winners finals.
Yep, A25.
How big are each of the pools? Do you know how
I
many?
think there are 16. 16 players
Okay,
each.
okay.
Yep.
Oh,
mega
here we
big.
go. Not as big as it could have been, but
Yep, you're right. A little bit off, I think, on the Rose, on the orb activation timing.
oh yeah, if you time that right, you can link after the slide if it hits late enough. Rose can do it too, actually.
Wow,
nice
that was really
whip
nice.
punish, yeah.
Wow, gets the grab. Can Amir make something happen?
Oh, this is the
Super,
start.
he just got it!
Oh, not enough to kill yet, though. Oh,
Ooh,
I guess he
okay.
just thought maybe that was going to be a cross-up. Was
Probably.
a little trepidation there on which way to block. Anti-air with the low fierce. Okay, here we go. Oh, let Okun get away with throwing that kunai off of the EX uppercut again. Oh, but mistimed it.
Dude, you just see, oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But Amir had his head in his hands, literally.
Yeah, like I gotta
He's
stop
just so
doing
used to
this.
it. I mean,
yeah.
you're Rose, you're used to backdashing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
But
got to stop.
Very fortunate that that was mistimed. When
Yes.
it hits out of the air like that, you don't get all the hits. Obviously, so you don't
fortunate.
get that animation follow-up.
Oh, could have been it.
Yeah,
That should be
again,
it.
yeah. All right, so Amir there.
Yeah, Amir has got to
Taking
get his head in
second
the game
game.
when it comes to that backdash. It's not as much of an option as he expects and has Rose players are used to it being. And shout outs to Okun for taking that away from him. That's really well done.
Okun dropping a combo there, giving Amir the opportunity. Amir has been stuck in the corner a lot of this match.
Yeah.
And that's what orbs are good for, though.
Yep.
Once you activate, you can get out of there. Oh,
Now it's her turn.
definitely wasn't supposed to be an EX uppercut from Okun. Oh, yeah, you can combo in that setup. And then goes for the reset.
Nice.
Okun at match point.
What will happen now? Fight!
Wow, Amir with a round starting soul spiral. Just raw soul spiral, just do it.
Oh, missed the Tiger Knee.
Kunai, yeah.
Yeah, huh? Match point Okun. Gets in here. Oh, doesn't get the link though. And so Amir just says, okay, fine. My turn. Ooh, this guy.
Nice stuff. Again, I think he knows that that's the second time I've seen him do that. So
Oh, yeah.
definitely
Oh, it's not
some character
accidental.
knowledge, yeah.
Oh, can he punish?
I don't think so. He's gonna. Oh,
Wow,
he goes for
that
the
was
projectile
ridiculous.
invincible move.
Oh my god.
Catches the backdash. Good stuff. Okun's gonna move on winner's side. He qualifies.
Nice.
Amir still has a chance to qualify in losers bracket. He's gonna be in
Yep.
losers finals, awaiting the person who makes it out of losers bracket over there.
You know it.
So one thing I do want to mention, as you said earlier, we are both on Twitter and checking such stuff. So what I normally do every year at Evolution, I know there's a lot of people new to fighting games watching the stream here. And there's a lot of crazy terminology that we're going to be using. We're using option selects, frame traps, crouch tech, all these kind of things like that.
Yeah,
If you do have questions about these kind of things, tweet at us, ask away, and, maybe in between matches, during some downtime, I'll try to explain some of these things. So, yeah, definitely, if there's anything that you want to know, let us know. So,
There you go.
there you go.
Okay, well, let's move on. That is EGK Brad. He lists himself as being from Maryland. Is that still the case? That's what I wonder. That's what I wonder, K-Brad.
K-Brad is one of the true world warriors, traveling all over the place. We never know where he is at any given time. So
yeah, he's shown up to places completely unexpectedly before. I remember showing up to a Super Arcade one time, and there's K-Brad in LA. I don't know why. There wasn't even a major going on.
Exactly. And then like the next day, he's off like in some East Coast tournament. So
his quote, "I'm overrated."
Of course, for those of you who are aware of the viral videos, K-Brad, of course, was the one who, at CEO, did the entrance did the Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance into the ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin even gave him a shout-out on his podcast. He said he went on an airplane and the stewardess was like, "Aren't you the guy from that viral video?"
That's awesome.
Yeah, so shout-outs to K-Brad, dude.
TLC Saga from Mexico playing Rose. Winners finals of Pool 18. I know that Mexican FGC had a lot of people come in as well.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
All right, so we'll see what happens here. K-Brad, Cammy, of course, Saga with Rose. Oh, the stand short, you don't see that too often, but it does take up a nice spot on screen. Oh, good reaction. And now this is exactly where K-Brad wants to be. Pressuring, he got the back throw.
Yeah, but TC Saga kind of got out of that situation and still standing there with a life lead until just now.
Oh, wow, what a jump. Oh, he got it.
Yeah. Oh,
wow,
hit him out of the air.
Again, really lucky. Shout-outs to Rose backdash. Ultra 2 setup.
Here we go. What side is he going to be on? Oh,
No.
just stays in the front. Okay. Still got one orb causing some worry, concern from K-Brad, and great stuff. There you go. TLC Saga, Mexico, taking that first round. Trying to prove K-Brad's quote to be correct. Trying to go for that throw. Not quite there. TLC Saga looking very strong here. But here comes K-Brad. Oh, that was beautiful. Wake up, EX, soul throw. Caught that dive kick on the other side.
Oh, no.
Gets a free juggle, yep.
Oh, that was a pretty late fireball, but K-Brad didn't do anything about it. Now it's on K-Brad. You know, if K-Brad gets in, he can close the round.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes. Oh, well.
But
you know
Saga
has
has been looking so strong this match.
I love the positioning that he's taking, and I mentioned that stand short he was using earlier. It's just a little check that most people don't do, and it's not hugely consequential, but the fact that he uses it, I think, shows that he has a little bit of a different idea about Rose. You know, when you see somebody use something different like that, even if it's small, even if it's not that big of a deal, really, it does make you sort of reconsider how the rest of the game goes.
All right, let's see if K-Brad can make any adjustments here.
Right.
Again, Saga has just been playing really solid. And it wasn't even very, like, I don't want to say very defensive to counter K-Brad style. He picked all the right moments. He picked all the right positions to be at.
Yeah, man.
All right, so here comes K-Brad.
You know, K-Brad had a string where he didn't do very well in tournaments, and then he had a string where he did really well in tournaments, and that was the more recent one. Okay, looks like he might have been...
Looks like he's woken up a little bit.
Turn things on a little bit here.
Stun, yep, there it is.
This is exactly how he wants it to go.
This is what you expect to see out of a Cammy game there. You see that double jump. One jump for the quick rise, the other jump for the delayed wake up. For the non-quick rise, I should say, not delayed wake up.
K-Brad, just stand away. Rose, yep, there's the orbs. They are gone.
Oh, wow. Counter that soul spiral with low forward.
And now how does Saga make this happen? What's his offense? You know, what's his comeback? We haven't really seen that yet.
Oh, he has the meter now.
Ooh,
one
K-Brad.
combo in the...
You'd rather take the grab, that's for sure at this point. You know, she gets that medium kick, she turns it into super. Nice.
Oh, just goes for the chip. Smart stuff, smart stuff. Okay. All right, so K-Brad. Oh, wow, that wasn't even chip.
Oh, you're right.
Hit her. Okay.
Okay, well.
Must have stood up. Must have stood up. Drill does hit low. Oh, what a whiff punish. Oh, but here comes K-Brad. This is, like we said, that momentum.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
know
right.
what side.
One more mix-up maybe for Bells.
Oh,
Saga
gets
gets
out
away.
of there. Wow.
Oh, I thought there was going to be Ultra 2. Did not come.
Oh, there it is.
Is that
And
going to hit on shoot?
I think so. I think that's going to get it. Oh, no. Wow. Oh, okay. Smart jump from K-Brad, minimizing that damage.
Saga really wants that medium kick for the link into super.
Oh,
Oh, got her. No.
Oh, he was trying to chase down the backdash.
And then, really, that was it, huh?
Yeah, that could have been a lot more than
Wow,
that.
that was
could have
just
been a lot more than
A
that.
couple of very surprising choices. So, Cammy going for that Ultra. I thought it looked like there was a Rose crouching short that was coming out. I guess I was mistaken about that. Interesting read. You know, he thought he had the call out on backdash. But even after that, the punish, just sweep. Could have been a lot more. Could have been a lot
Right.
more. Better setup, better damage.
So someone had the stats here for me on Twitter. Japan sent 239 players to Evolution 2015.
Wow.
139 of them, which are in Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Okay.
139 players
That's
here.
a lot. That's awesome.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
So we are 1-1.
How long will you walk? This bout will be very
You said this was winners finals, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nice anti-air stand, close fierce. And here comes K-Brad, gets that back throw. But again, one of the changes to Ultra Street Fighter 4, they added that delay wake up off of the throws. Before Cammy used to have just the most frightening mix-ups off of that back throw. But now you have a little bit of control on there. Wow.
That was good. Just go right
Yeah.
into drill. It's really fast. Why not?
Yeah. Oh, look at that max damage combo on a crouching Rose, and then gets them with the classic. That's the classic right there. Tiger Knee EX Cannon Strike, catching the crouch tech. K-Brad now at match point. Saga looked so strong in that first game, but good recovery here from K-Brad.
Ooh, okay. The escape. You know, I feel like Saga might be getting a little bit scared of approaching. Saw some backdashes there where it seemed like he
Right.
might have gone in before. And if so, then K-Brad's done his work.
Yeah, because like I said, after the first game, I said it wasn't necessarily that Saga was playing really strong defense or anything. He was just picking really good moments and going on offense. But
Right.
like you said, it seems like he's kind of tempered his gameplay a little bit.
Right.
Oh, let's see. There was that same setup that same counter he had before. Oh, here he
K-Brad
goes
finds it.
from the front. Yep. Okay, good patience there. And good backdash timing from Saga. Didn't do it right away, just waited a little bit. Oh! Not even an EX drill. Just goes for the raw drill. Okay, very good awareness on that. Oh, back damage, yeah.
Oh, could have been a
Oh.
chip setup. You're right. But K-Brad didn't go for it, and now Saga is still alive, still fighting. Can't take another hit.
Ooh,
Great tech. What a reaction.
wow. Gotta be careful of that ultra from Cannon. Oh, this time the forward dash throw works. Saga.
Match point now for both players. It's so tough to qualify even out of pools at EVO. There are too many good players. Great block. Okay, yeah, I like this. Now we'll see if he can do anything with it. Oh, he does for sure. Great.
Oh, here comes K-Brad though. Oh, the classic again. Oh, then the
Okay.
throw, that EX Soul Spiral, no longer throw invincible. Catches him. Great stuff to K-Brad, and he moves on.
Good work by Saga. It was close. I wish that he hadn't been, at least temporarily dissuaded from playing that offense. I feel like that sort of moment in there
Right.
was a tell that K-Brad really preyed on after that. So, but you know what? Good work. Made it to winners finals. Still gets a chance to qualify.
That's
He can
right.
still do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
We'll see what happens. So up next, looks like we have Razor Shen coming up to
Oh,
play. That's
wow.
up on the docket right here. We'll see if he steps up to the plate. Hasn't actually walked up there yet.
Yeah, I see him standing there though.
do
I see
you?
him standing there. Yeah.
He's supposed to play against Consomme. So that's
From Japan,
Shen. Yeah,
okay.
that's right. Shen, of course, from Singapore. He won EVO
2013.
in 2013. That's
right. Yep.
And he's continued to be very strong since then. I think
Yeah.
he has been one of the strongest players in the world over the past few years.
Right. And
Pretty
you know,
consistently.
it's very interesting too because, you know, Xian, you almost kind of want to think that maybe he won at just the wrong time because Street Fighter quite hadn't blown up yet. Of course, this year, huge pop bonus put in by Capcom.
Yes,
I
that
think,
really helped.
Yeah, I think it's 50,000, I think, pop bonus for Street Fighter 4 here. I mean, a lot of games have huge pop bonuses
do.
here.
They do.
Evolution 2015 this year giving away over $300,000 in prize money.
Yeah.
Most for a fighting game event in history.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so we're definitely getting there.
But it's not just by developers and publishers putting in money, it's also by just having a lot of players enter the tournament. When you have a 2,200 person tournament, there's just a lot of money involved.
That's automatically 22,000 right there from the players alone.
That's how it works.
Yep, $10 from each player. So
Yeah, exactly.
There you
So
go.
it is going to be Shen. He's now sat down. Again, consummate boxer from Japan.
We have definitely been having some crazy. Remember, there are some more Ultra Street Fighter 4 matches going on twitch.tv/SRK EVO 01.
Yeah, that's right.
I believe that is Mike Ross and Gutex over there.
Yes, sir.
And you see Shen's cheering crowd there behind him. Z, of course. One of Shen's good friends, as well as Kevin, aka Cameraman.
That's right.
Both of them, all of them from the Singapore scene. Although Z himself has been much of a world traveling warrior of late.
Destination confirmed.
And of course, Shin did win with Gen, probably the best Gen on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
We already saw Street 11 do well with Gen.
Let's get started. Fight!
Sure, he's taken a lot of his strategies from watching Shin as well.
Yeah, Shen is, you know what I like about Shen is not just that he has really strong footsies and timings and mix-ups and all that stuff,
Right.
but he does a really good job with investigating things on his own and coming up with new ideas. I think he's very creative. I have a lot of respect for that type of player.
Yeah, I've always said that he's very much a scientist kind of player. He does a lot of research, does a lot of testing and such. So very, very strong player. But, you know, recently, although he is known for using Gen, he's added a couple of other characters to his repertoire. Number one, of course, being Elena. Who's
Poison
become
also.
Elena is a very, very good secondary character to have. Counterpicks a lot of other top-tier characters. And it looks like it's Sansame, or not sure how to pronounce that, but he is going to be going with Balrog.
East Asia, rundown back out. Fists will fly at this location.
Yeah, I don't know. He's listed as Consomme on the EVO.
Oh, really?
On the brackets, but
okay.
I don't know. That's fine. Razor Shen going with Gen.
International matchup here.
Not too many boxers are left in Japan.
Yeah.
That character really went out of favor.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Even in the US, even in other parts of the world, he's pretty much out of favor.
I mean, there's pretty much only one person who still makes Boxer look very viable. That is, of course, PR Balrog. He's not a bad character, but it's just a lot of people have figured out ways to counter him. Oh, wow, let's go for the little shenanigans.
That's really cool.
I mean, usually when you see something like that, you kind of believe that they're going for a little cross-up, mix-up there. Sometimes when you just see someone do something weird, it automatically triggers something in your head just to turn around and block.
Right, for sure.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he's going to save the meter.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's wise.
Yeah, no.
He already had corner effectively. Oh!
Oh, and there we go. Oh, he still doesn't use it. Wow. Very interesting decision.
Oh, I don't
Maybe
think
that's
he got there in
why.
time. Yeah, not quite in time.
Just counter with your own ultra. Oh, no, he knows. He just dash up and punish.
I'm telling you, yeah, he's investigated all of those little situations. He knows what to do.
Yeah.
If there's anybody I trust to know what to do, it's going to be Shen.
Yeah. Because there are sometimes you see players like, wait a minute, how do I punish this properly? And then they lose matches for that reason.
Sick. Thanks for the tip from Ryan. Consomme is also the #2 Potemkin in Japan.
Ooh, of course, number 2. I don't even have to ask who number 1 is.
Yeah, for sure.
That is, of course, FAB. Fab. Oh, chases him down, but hits him out of the air. Okay, I really like how Consomme is playing right now.
Yeah.
Good stuff. being very, very, very oppressive here in this corner. Not letting Shin get away with a lot, but that's all he needed to let Shin get away with, though.
The neutral jump works exactly how Razor Shin wanted it to.
Yeah, see, Consomme was playing so good. The one thing he did not want to let Shin do was get out of the corner. And that is the one thing that Shin got. Getting out of the corner right there. Very, very unfortunate. And so as a result, Shin takes that game.
Yeah.
And this is winners finals, you mentioned, right?
That is right, of Pool A19. After this, we're going to have a bit of a break, and we'll go on to the next set of pools. Now, Shen had a life lead. He can be insistent about picking the spot on screen he wants. He doesn't need to go in right now. And he is doing that.
Yeah, Shin is pretty much willing just to catch you with those hand slap chip for pretty much the rest of the round as long as he has the life lead.
Okay, out of the air. Here comes Consomme.
I mean, Consomme, like I said, has done a really good job pushing Shin into the corner, and when he's got him there, he's been able to get some good damage. But there you see one of the reasons why Balrog has kind of lost a little bit of play is that a lot of players have gotten really good. Is that going to kill?
No,
Not
it needs
quite
a little
yet.
more.
But they've gotten really good at taking advantage of the turnaround punch.
Yes, agreed.
Just seeing it and react to it. Oh,
Tried for the shenanigan.
I like it. I like it.
Well,
Would have caught a lot of people, not Shin.
It
but
would have, but you have to always remember what your opponent wants to have happen. What is going to give your opponent the round? It's not a grab. Okay, it's not a grab in almost any case. It's something else, and that's so very smart by Shen to just block.
Yep. Okay. Going for, gets the combo, gets the knockdown. Oh, wow, just goes up for meaty low short. Ooh. Okay.
And again, Shen knows exactly what to do. Maybe one more setup?
Oh, just goes for the throw. Good tech from Consomme. He's going to survive just a little longer. Yeah, see, Shin's really not too worried. Or, as you said, he's just going to take the throw.
Yeah,
that's why he's blocking. Yeah.
There was no crouch tech or anything like that. Yeah, again, just blocking. No big deal.
And that's really interesting. That's great, strong play from Shin. Because, look, Shin is kind of known for being a button Z kind of player. He hits a lot of buttons, but that time, very good patience. Great stuff to him.
Yeah. So he qualifies in winner's side out of Pool A19. It's going to be up to Consomme to qualify out of losers or what. We'll see what happens.
That's right. But we're going to take a short break. As you said, and we're on time here. It's 10 o'clock right now.
We're like exactly on time.
EVO is a very efficiently run tournament. So, yeah, the first set of pools is going to end at around 10 o'clock. And so every 2 hours, we're going to get a new set of pools. So after the short break, we're going to come back and start the next chunk of the 100 and...
It'll be Pools B.
Yeah,
Pools B 1 through 28.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of good
Out
action.
of the 128 pools that we have.
That's right. Make sure you stay tuned.